Okay, so I wanted to make a video about something. And this is about people who basically shoot animals for sport or for game. And basically, I'm just going to be talking about my opinions on this. So, I know that there are certain families, it depends on where you live and what type of lifestyle you have. Because if you're living in a place where there's a lot of deer around, and usually they have laws. They have laws where they have a certain time period where you're allowed to hunt, and there's a certain time period where you're not allowed to hunt. And if there's enough deer out there and it's overpopulated, and somebody shoots a deer for food for their family, like, I really don't have anything, like, I have nothing against that, I guess. Because, okay, the population is too many, okay, shoot something to eat it, okay, alright, fine. But I never grew up in a family where we went and, hunted. We went and shot deer or hunted, duck or something like that. I never grew up in that type of environment. Some people do. Some people grow up and they go out hunting, and in fact, some people, they feed their families by hunting. But basically, what this video is about it's just about, I don't know. This is just my opinion. It's like I just don't really. I'm not into this. Like, I'm just not into the whole hunting thing. Okay. So and I saw some pictures on the internet. I just want to kind of talk about them. Like, for example, it looks like a dad and his daughter, and they shot, I don't know, some type of horned animal, okay? So the thing is, I don't know, are they going to eat it? Like, if you don't eat it, then I consider it like a waste, okay? And one thing that I just have never understood is, you like, what is the deal with sitting next to the animal in which you shot and then you smile? Like, honestly, like, I don't think I could smile by sitting next to an animal that I just took its life from. Okay, like, when you take somebody's life or an animal's life, it's a permanent deal. Okay, it's permanent. You just took away this animal's life; it'll never live ever again, and then you're gonna smile over its dead body. I'm sorry, but I just can't do that. Some people might be able to do that, but I can't. Okay, I cannot sit down and go, yeah, I killed something, let me smile real big. No, I'd feel sorry for the animal. Okay, let's look at the next picture. And, like, what's up with this? This is like a big old bear, okay? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna eat a bear? I mean, like, seriously, I just don't get this. Like, what do you do with, like, a bear that weighs probably around a ton? What do? Cram it into the back of a pickup, go home, put it in your freezer, and then eat it for a whole year? And then again, like, people are smiling, at a dead body of a poor animal. I'm sorry, I don't find that attractive. Like, that doesn't do anything for me. Okay. Here's some, I think that's the same family. And, okay, here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal. This horned animal, of course, I don't know the name of it. This doesn't look like it's in like a local forest, and it doesn't look like a deer to me. That looks like, it. This looks like somebody went on a safari adventure and is shooting a bunch of animals in another country. Doesn't look like the United States to me. And the thing is that I know there's people that go on safaris into other countries and they shoot these animals. And again, if the population is if it's overpopulated, okay, I don't have a big issue with that. But, like, it's not like these people. It's not like they just went into their local forest and shot some deer for food because they needed the food. They're flying to other countries in some cases and shooting animals. And what are they going to do? I'm sure somebody will probably eat it, right? I'm sure even if they don't eat it, I'm sure that the safari, company, I'm sure maybe they'll eat it or something like that. But I just don't get it. Like, this is something that I could never do. Hey, you want to go shoot a bunch of animals? No, I'd rather let the animals live their lives. I mean, you know, being a wild animal is actually a very hard job. And it's hard because there's no medical doctors to get help if like say you break your leg and you're a deer. There's no hospital to go to get that fixed. You have predators. You have disease. You're living in harsh conditions. You're not living in a sheltered environment. You're living out in the wild. I mean, these animals that literally live out in the wild, they have the roughest lives, I think. They have predators that come after them, and then they even have us that come after them too. And then like this. Look at this. This lady shot and killed a giraffe. Now, to me, this just doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you going to do? Eat a giraffe? Are you literally going to eat a giraffe? I mean, and what do you get out of that? Oh, look, I shot and killed an animal. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to sit on top of it and smile. Man, I honestly think that this is like one of the most disrespectful things towards animals that you could ever do. Yeah, kill something and smile over its dead corpse. Like, this just upsets me. Like, what are you gonna, and how are you gonna haul that giraffe someplace? Are you just gonna let it sit there and let other scavengers and other animals devour it? Or do you have like a huge 18-wheeler and a forklift, and beep beep beep, back up, get this thing on your freaking big old truck with a forklift and then take it home? I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not my thing. And look at this, an elephant. What are you going to do, eat an elephant? I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, maybe this was a poacher thing. I actually don't know from the photographs, but if you're standing next to it and smiling, usually that's like an achievement or something like that. I don't know. I've just never been a gun person. I mean, shoot and kill things. I mean, the only thing that there are certain creatures that I believe there's a general consensus on shooting them. For example, there's something called the nutria. It's these gigantic rat-type rodent creatures that were introduced. Oh, basically, it was they were introduced. And they basically took over the land, and they're considered like pests. Now, shooting something that is considered a pest and that's ruining the environment, okay, that's all right. But shooting a freaking elephant, what is an elephant doing? Okay. Oh, here's some people shooting a deer and putting in their truck. I mean, I guess that's okay. But like a bear, like you know what I mean? Like, okay, like, all right, if you want to go hunting and you want to shoot a deer, all right, okay, I can deal with that. But what's up with this big like black grizzly bear? What are you gonna do with that? Are you literally gonna tell me that you're gonna eat a bear? I mean, you can't even pick that thing up, man. I mean, seriously, and poor bear, right? and smile real big for the camera, right? I mean, this, and then look at this. It's some girl, and she's like posing in like, in like an outfit, having like, her picture taken with all like super nice cameras and stuff like that, like a photography deal. I mean, like, do you have any concern for the poor animal? Do you have any concern for that poor animal's life that you took away? I mean, I almost want to say we're like, in a sense, we're like the most cruelest animals ever, yeah. I mean, here's another giraffe, poor giraffe. Here's a bunch of tigers and stuff. I mean, did all these animals have to die? Oh, look, here, this one's got big horns. I guess that one was real good to shoot, right? Uh-huh. I mean, here's the thing, and I know some people might disagree with this, but it's just my opinion. We have a constitution. We have these so-called rights, okay? These God-given rights that apparently, really, in all honesty, in all truthfulness, we just gave ourselves rights. We don't really have rights, but since we say that we have them. Well, apparently we have them. We give ourselves our own rights, okay? We have given ourselves our own rights. The only reason why we have them is because we believe that we have them. But really, we're just living creatures. And there's all different types of living creatures. What about the rights of this? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what this animal is. What about, it looks like a big deer or a buck or something. What about the rights of the buck? Doesn't he have the right to eat grass and to, oh, I don't know, try to attract females, right? What about the rights to this big buck? I mean, you're taking away something else's life. I mean, why are you doing that? And then here's this girl. I think she's pretty popular. You're killing a cheetah. I mean, and here's the deal. If you're killing something in order to eat it, then, you know, whatchamacallit, you don't have to go after exotic animals. If you're just getting it for the food, then, you know, don't go for exotic animals like cheetahs or lions. You know, go for an animal that's more common, or that's not going to, killing the animal is not going to impact, it's not going to devastate the species that much. But like this right here, killing like a cheetah, this is for pure sport, okay? This is a sporting thing. Kill a really dangerous and wild animal just for the sake and thrill of doing it. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I don't know what this is. I think that's a little fox or something. I don't even know what that is. But, I mean, here's a bunch of birds. I mean, I guess if you want to shoot some birds, go for it. Here's a deer, and again, like the whole smiling thing. What's so good about killing something? I mean, usually when you smile, you're happy. Are you happy you killed this thing? Is that a good thing to do, to kill something? And like these exotic animals, like the zebra, man, you have to fly to another country to do that. Here, this is somebody who, you know, he's got the orange jacket on. He's in the woods. He's shooting. He's hunting. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, you want to shoot a deer? Okay, great. But shooting a zebra, like what? Man, you have to really go out of your way to shoot a zebra. I mean, seriously. Okay, the deer, that's one thing. The zebra, that's another. Okay, what are you gonna do? Fly halfway around the world just so you can kill something? I mean, I'm just not into that. And then here, this one. The animal on the left of this image, this is, I can't even think of the name. I think it's called the Tasmanian tiger or something like that. And this actually went extinct because apparently, I think there's many different reasons why it went extinct, but it was actually shot a lot at by people. And you can see here, there's some guy and there's a dog. They were probably hunting it. And, you know, it's like this guy's smiling, right? And it's like, hey, dude, you know this Tasmanian tiger that you just shot? Yeah, by the way, that entire species goes extinct, man. Yeah, make sure you smile real big so I can see your teeth and stuff, too. And just please, yeah, smile real big and say out loud, I'm proud to, to kill off an entire species that now we can't even really learn anything about because it's dead, okay? There are no more of those Tasmanian tigers. They're gone, okay? We can't learn anything about them, okay? I mean, this whole thing just upsets me. Like, the whole thing. Like, shooting things. Like, and then smiling and then standing next to it. That's not for me. I would never do that. Okay? And I just think it's just, I just think it's like the most, it's like, I don't know, it's just like disrespectful. You kill something and then you smile. Now, I will say this. You know, I've killed a bunch of mosquitoes and, you know, I might have smiled or something after that. But it all depends on what type of organism it is. Okay, mosquitoes, okay, those can go away and that's all right. But, you know, like the Tasmanian tiger that went extinct, the cheetah, the elephant, the giraffe. I mean, I don't think that a giraffe is a pest. Okay, I don't think a giraffe is a nuisance like the mosquito is. Anyway, just my thoughts.